anything. Yeah, I'm a born winner. I'm 2 and 23. All my PPGs until the party cease. Run it.
Doing something mean to it, do it better than anybody you ever seen. Do it, scream from the haters, got a nice ring to it. I guess any superhero need his theme music. No one man should have all that power. The clock's ticking, I just count the hours. Stop tripping, I'm tripping off the power. The system broken, the school's closed, the prison's open. We ain't got nothing to lose, everybody we ride.
Right here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, as the Union Sports Network brings you Red Hawk basketball, as the Union Red Hawks will host the Sand Springs Sandites. Thanks for joining us here on the Union Sports Network alongside the one and only Nick Irwin. I'm Jim Dalvett. Now, this past weekend, we saw these ladies win a consolation championship of the Jinx Union Invitational. They won 2 out of 3, and their only loss coming at the hands of Glenpool. And winning can be addictive. So, was this tournament the spark that these ladies need? For that answer, I turn to my partner in crime, Nick Irwin. And Nick, what do you think?
Yeah, Jim, I feel like with this team, that tournament I think it's going to be the pivotal proving of where we can really end this season on a good note. And as you were saying, winning can be addictive. And now that these girls kind of got that taste of gold, they walked away with a little bit of hardware, right? They're able to at least say, after this tournament, it's a positive, right? I know we had a really, really close game with Glenpool, losing by 1 point. Mm-hmm. I know we hit a 3 just to close it down to 1 point, but I feel like with this team, we're right there with every single game, and I feel like with these girls, they really proved their worth, because this weekend I was really, really proud of them. I was talking with the coaches before this. They're really, really proud of them, because obviously looking at our record, you might say, oh no, middle of the pack.
6, yeah, right.
But in all actuality, I feel like our record doesn't really show how much grit we got.
Talk about other hardware. Esme Smith picks up all tournament honors as well, as she was dominant. We'd like to see her hit the 3, and we know what she can do underneath the boards. Now let's talk about Sand Springs for a minute. They come in with an overall record of 10-6. They're 4-1 in districts, good enough for 4th place. Now Union's right behind these Lady Sandites in 5th in district play. So if Union could beat them, they come within a tie or 4th place. They've got 3 total home games this week. It's a big night for these ladies.
Using that home court advantage is definitely what we want these girls to kind of focus on. You got the band, you got the crowd, you got the student section. They're able to feast off that hype, honestly. And so with this, looking at the standings and kind of seeing where we're in the table, we can definitely move up the table. But as I said, I don't really see our record as kind of showing how much grit we have with this team. And so I think definitely tonight we can show up and kind of show these Lady Sandites, how we play here at Union.
It'll be interesting to see. So we'll be back, and we got the starting lineups tip-off. It's the Sandites, it's the Red Hawks. We're live right here on the Union Sports Network.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the John Q. Hammonds Arena on the campus of Union High School for tonight's 6A District 3 matchup between the Sand Springs Sandites and your Union Red Hawks. At this time, we ask that you please rise if you are able and remove your hats for our national anthem, performed tonight by the Cedar Ridge Celebrities under the direction of Jamie Tressiter. As a reminder, you can catch the live stream of tonight's game at unionsportsnetwork.com. First, let's meet the visitors, the Sand Springs Sandites. At 5'9", a junior number 1, Hope Bump. At 5'5", a senior number 2, Kari Wilson. At 5'6", a senior number 3, Yanni Morris. At 5'5", a freshman number 13, Aaliyah Simone. And at 6 foot, a freshman number 21, Tiana Butler. Head coach of the Sandites is Joshua Berry, assisted by Jeremy Bump, Caitlin Harbison, and Bree Lomack. And now for the starting lineup of your Union Redhawks. First, our ball girls tonight. Lucy Kemp, Venetia Westfall, Sutton Barkley, Rulon Richardson, Ariel Stokes, Serenity Stokes, Trinity Dancy, and Tatum Thompson. Starting at 5'4", a junior number 2, Brooke Bettis. At 5'6", a sophomore number 10, Whitney Smith. At 5'8", a junior number 12, Jemiah Woodard. At 6 foot, a junior number 34, Esme Smith. And at 6'2", a senior number 35, Aaliyah Smith. Head coach of the Redhawks is Sean Davis, assisted by Joe Davis, Amani Davis, and Trey Osborne.
And with that, the Renegade Regiment welcomes you in to this broadcast on the Union Sports Network. He's Nick Irwin. I'm Jim Douthit. Sandites, Redhawks. Lots of good stuff happening here sports-wise. Major basketball tonight and Friday. Wrestling squeezed in between there. It's just not one of the best times of the year, Nick.
It's the best week right now. Best week in all of Union Redhawks sports history.
Yes.
I feel like with this, after a great tournament, I felt like we had a successful tournament at the Union Jinx Invitational. Now we get Tuesday night basketball, and let's get this underway.
So the Sandites will start Bump, Wilson, Morris, Burris, and Butler. And you know the starting 5 for Coach Davis and the Redhawks. It's Brooke Bettis, Whitney Smith, Jemiah Woodard, Esme Smith, and Aaliyah Smith. Esme Smith, as we mentioned in the opener, getting all tournament honors for her play during the tournament this past weekend. So Sandites take control. Burris drives. She'll pull up. Now she drives, finishes the drive, throws it up. No good. Tipped out, and that was last touch by, I believe, the Redhawks. Should be Sandites ball.
Yep.
7:33 here. We're just underway. Boys will follow this game. Wrestling, as I said, Thursday night, and then, man, big night Friday, buddy. Hall of Fame. Air ball there, picked up by Bump, inside into the paint. Blocked by Aaliyah Smith. And if her block game's on tonight, that's going to be fun to watch, Nick.
Yeah, if that's what's going to foreshadow for this evening, I will take that every single possession. Great job to get the hand up, get it ready, and she's back with the ball now.
Inside, turnaround, up off glass, a good. Block at one end, finish at the other, and that's how you reward a player that does that on the defensive end, right?
Yeah, if you're going to have that much grit in the defensive side, might as well get it on the offensive side as they get a rebound.
Throw it up there. The 3 from Morris didn't go, and the Redhawks come away with it.
Another big block right there by Aaliyah. Let's see if she can get a bucket on the other end.
She's averaging just right at 2 blocks a game. Esme Smith for 3. And just like that, Coach Berry takes a timeout, and we'll keep it right here because
we just started.
Yeah, we just started, I know. But for these girls to come out playing like this, with respect, we haven't seen the flashes like this. 2 blocks, a 2 and a 3 to start the game. That's a big start for these girls.
Yeah, and playing playing clean defense right down here really, I feel like, starts it, because in that situation, if we're able to cause a foul, if there's a foul there and they're shooting free throws, that opportunity to push it in transition just does not come to be. So with 2 big blocks, Aaliyah really just sets us up for success, keeping it clean, no fouls. Hopefully that'll be foreshadowing for the rest of the night with this ref crew, keeping it clean, no fouls, let them play. But definitely, if Esme Smith is going to come out shooting a 3 like that, we're going to love that.
1:22 gone by. All 10 starters still on the floor for both teams respectively. Now, Butler will have it. She'll dribble. She'll step back for the 3. Launches the long one. Can't get it to go. And Esme Smith with the rebound. Just ripped it away from Burris. And back down in transition. They gave it to Smith. Smith drives. Tough pass there. She pulled up from the 3 and then tried to get it to Leah Smith down low, but didn't quite connect. Now Sandite's going the other way. Throw up a prayer. Nothing there. And again, good defense.
Nice and clean, hands straight up, as she did. She was kind of beat, but she kept her hands up, which didn't cause the foul.
Bettis brings it down. She'll get it up high to Smith. Over to Whitney Smith. Now Whitney and Aaliyah are sisters. For those of you tuning in for the first time, for the first time. Now Bettis, she's got Woodard to her right, and Woodard will pick it up now. Woodard loves to drive paint. And the foul's going to be on Hope Bump, the 5'9" junior from Sand Springs.
Something I want to note real quick with Esme on that defensive board back here. I talked with Coach Osborne a little bit. Once she gets that rebound, she does a really good job of getting her hands to it. But in this case, she has to keep moving, and that's what she needed to do, and that's exactly what she did. Here she is again.
Woodard misses. Esme, rebound, partially blocked. Tipped around there, and Smith still comes away with it. She's like glue. Bettis for 3. Nah.
Good opportunity there. Yep. As I was saying, once Esme gets her hands on the ball with both paws, she's able to keep moving. If you keep moving, it limits the possibility of that opposing team swiping. If they're swiping, they're going to have a chance of getting that ball loose. But in that case, she gave us that opportunity to get that 3 up. We're okay with Brooke shooting that shot.
Now Wilson will go left side. She'll dribble left side. She drives baseline, dips it. Nice pass there. Well, that's a beautiful pass to Butler. Little bounce pass. The bounce pass we've seen a lot more of here in the past, 3 games, it seems like 2 games, and we've seen in a while.
Very fundamentally sound, being able to get that ball low enough so the hand doesn't touch it of the defensive player, but just perfect enough so that the offensive player has just enough space to put it up. And here we go.
Woodard lost it, but she lost it right to Esme Smith. Now Bettis will control it up high. Bettis, a cutting Smith. Up and good!
What a play. What a backdoor cut right there by Esme. Brooke put that right on the money.
7-2. And the start that we wanted to see, we didn't expect it, but really nice to see. Now as the Sandites come down, they set it up. Bump for 3, and she drains it. Hope Bump. And Bump's got 3 on the night. 4:11 remain. Woodard brings it down. Now she'll cross the timeline. She gets double teamed, picks it up, throws it to Bettis. Bettis underneath. Aaliyah Smith blocked. And a foul. Ooh. Blocked by Butler, the 6-foot freshman. Ooh. Yeah, I know. The 6-foot freshman. 21. That was a nice block. I'm gonna kind of agree with the Sandite faithful sitting behind us. But we'll take it, and we're making them pay.
Exactly. That's what, with this tournament, I felt like our shooting percentage, just from this specific Union Jinx Invitational tournament, I felt like we lacked. And so definitely great to see that we're starting off hot.
Tasia Butler, Tasia Butler checked in, the 5'7" junior. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that her and Tiana are sisters. Just, I don't know. I'm going to throw it out there. I don't know that for a fact.
Little hand check right there by Brooke as she's coming around the pick. She had a step. She'd already lost a step to the driving guard, so she just had to keep going, and they called a foul on that one.
McSwain came in.
Something I want to note tonight is the shoe game tonight. I feel like the girls definitely showed out on that.
Yep. A lot of new colors. I didn't quite see those. There's a 3 ball out, no good. Last touch by Smith there. She couldn't get her hands on it. But, again, active underneath there. We've seen her, Smith, do it before. She may not get her hands on it, but she tips it. And very active underneath.
Yep.
Now the Sandites will inbound. Drive to bump, up, no good. Smith again tries to get her hands on it. She can't bump, rebound. Now Woodard takes it away. Woodard controls the board, pushes the pace. Woodard's going to go right down the lane. She loses it. Last touch by Sandites. I'm not comfortable with running in that opportunity. You didn't have numbers. It was pretty much 5-on-5.
Surrounded, too. It felt like she was surrounded. She was pushing the tempo great, but she was driving with 4 girls around her. So next time we got to look for that pass.
Smith gets it in. Stepped out of bounds. Got it to McSwain. I think she just threw it just a little bit too hard. McSwain couldn't catch up with it.
Which that ball must have been really far out because McSwain definitely has the speed.
Yeah, she does. She does. So Butler will set it up. She'll give it over to Wilson and get it back. So Wilson and Butler will play catch up high as they set something up down low. Now Bump has it. Over to Morris. Morris loses the handle on it, and she will catch it. As Nick Irwin eyes the line, the timeline here to make sure she doesn't go over. Now she drives up off glass. Esme Smith bebopped around there, and she pulls it down. Third board already. That's 3 for Smith. Down McSwain, nice pass. Great hustle by Morris, the 5'6" senior for the Sandites.
I know it's really nitpicky, but we just said in that previous drive, Woodard had 4 girls around her. That opportunity, McSwain had only 1 girl in front of her, so I definitely prefer the shot on that one rather than passing it to the corner.
Leah Smith will work inside double team, up off glass, no good. Last touched by, they're going to say the Red Hawks. As Jemiah Woodard has a seat, Whitney Smith checks back in.
Something to note, as Esme is getting these boards, notice how much she's moving once she gets that ball. She's not letting the other team try to swipe at it. And that's what we were talking about earlier, but I feel like Coach told her that, and she changed it in her game.
Tiana Butler from the corner, no good. Friendly bounce right back to the Sandites as Morris gets the rebound. Now they'll work it up high. Butler, no good. Esme Smith, board number 4, possibly number 5 if I missed one down here on the offensive line. Now Whitney Smith drives, nice Euro step. Come on, give her the bounce, baby. Yes. And the lead is 6 as the Sandites are quickly back down. What a move, but can't get it to go. McSwain with the rebound. Nice move. That would have been a pretty finish.
A little bit out of control. Once she made that spin move, she was already underneath the basket, so it was going to be a tough shot anyway. We'll see what McSwain sets up for the offense.
Now McSwain loves to drive it. She does there. Tipped around, and the Sandites come away with it. Up ahead, Burris, she backs down and waits for some help. Probably a good call for the Sandite girl to keep it going. Now Wilson for 3, can't get it to go. Bettis with the rebound. Bettis pushing the pace. Up from the free throw line, and it's good.
Such a good shot selection right there. Stop, pop, little 4-footer, 5-footer shot. And she's on the steal.
And Bettis with some active hands, and she gets the steal. Now they slow it down, and she does. She waits on everybody. I thought she was going to drive paint for a minute.
I think I heard Coach Davis say, easy, easy.
Yep. Now Bettis will set it up. She's got Esme to her right. Whitney Smith in the corner. She wants the triple, can't go. McSwain with a rebound. The smallest kid on the floor just came up with the board. She can't finish, but great hustle by McSwain, and we've seen that a bunch. Now a 3-ball. And Burris will get the first 3 points I think that the Sandites have had in about 4 minutes.
Yeah, with that, McSwain gets the offensive rebound. Great effort there. Got to look for that teammate. The Lady Sandites were able to push the tempo really quickly, and she saw the opening. She saw the 3-pointer wide open. Our girl wasn't stepping up. That's perfectly okay. They've been shooting the 3-ball, or honestly, they've been shooting a lot of open shots, but nothing has been falling. So I feel like with them, we got to make sure we're getting back on that transition defense.
Coming out of the timeout, we want to remind you that Advanced Orthopedics of Oklahoma is the Region Sports Medicine Authority and the official orthopedic and sports medicine provider for Union Public Schools. Advanced Orthopedics of Oklahoma is focused on providing you with the personalized orthopedic care you deserve. For the area's best teams and the athlete in all of us, Advanced Orthopedics of Oklahoma is the Region Sports Medicine Authority. Union Athletics would like to thank Advanced Orthopedics for being a premier sponsor of the Union Athletic Department.
We love them. They did
How
my surgery on
about
my
that?
Achilles.
Yeah, you had Achilles. That's right. I'm glad that didn't end your career.
Yeah.
I'm really, really happy about that. Now Woodard tipped. Nice job, nice hands there by Tylee Richardson, who's off the bench. And Whitney Smith with the drive. Tiana Butler says, no, ma'am. So we'll see what happens coming out of the timeout. Union up by 6. Good first quarter from them so far. Woodard up off glass and good.
Tough shot.
Yeah. Woodard's got her first 2 points of the evening.
I like how once she got the ball, she didn't put it up straight away. She found her opportunity to then put it up.
Now bump, give it back. Morris for 3 off the front of the rim. Tylee Richardson comes away with it. We saw Richardson get some quality playing time in the tournament, and I think getting rewarded by Coach Davis here in a big game. Now Whitney Smith in Bettis, she gets it back inside. Tylee pushes her person down, and a tough shot there at the end, but wow, 15-8. Good first quarter for these girls.
Yeah, I feel like the score honestly doesn't really represent how the game is. I know we're up 7, but I feel like we could be up by more. With the Lady Sandites, they haven't been making most of their shots, but we're not letting them get those second chance points, because how many times did we see that this weekend?
Yep.
Our opposing teams getting that second chance point. So I really feel like our girls are doing a great job of limiting the offensive boards.
Yep. So we're done here. We'll take a quick timeout. 15-8, the Red Hawks on top. We'll be back. Welcome back live to the UMAC. He's Nick Irwin. I'm Jim Douthit. Remind you guys that the Union Sports Network will bring you Red Hawk Wrestling this Thursday, and it's senior night. Join Steve Dunlap, the one and only Steve Dunlap, with the coverage beginning at 5:30. That's Red Hawk Wrestling, and it's girls and boys. Boys first, girls second. They will take on, guess who? Jinx. I know, right? It's Jinx coming to town to wrestle. Now Woodard. Far side to Bettis. Ooh, Bettis wanted the 3. She'll get it inside. Tylee Richardson, nice dribble. And I'm going to say she double dribbled or walked, one of the two, walking. Too many. Now, LeBron can do it. Why can't Tylee do it? What's up with that?
I mean, they're both really good basketball players.
They're very good basketball players. Might know LeBron a little better. I understand. Now the Sandites will work it around right side. Good passing from them. Morris has got it now. She'll work on Bettis. Bettis staying tight to her. They'll kick it to the corner. 3 ball, not even close. Bounced around, and Richardson comes away with it. Up ahead quickly to Whitney Smith. And Whitney Smith will slow it down so she can get some numbers. Now Woodard's got it. Right side, she's got McSwain to her right. Tylee Richardson in the paint, backing in and out. And Richardson's shoes are electric, my friend. Those are awesome as Woodard drives and the finish.
Just like the move, the shoes are electric. Woodard's move's electric. Great start for Woodard on the starting 5.
That's it. Long 3, can't get it to go. Woodard. Right. And Woodard's fired up. Probably got away maybe with a little over the back, but I love this passion that we're seeing in Woodard here.
Even though it was not her rebound, she got her hand in there.
And didn't cause a foul.
Didn't cause the foul, bobbled it for the Sandites, caused a little bit of a turnover. That grit got us the ball.
Bettis has a seat. Esme Smith will come back in. McSwain with the drive. They almost let her go. Esme Smith gets the rebound. McSwain takes it away. And now they ran into this problem earlier in the tournament where it was a lot of white jerseys fighting for it. They can't have that tonight.
Yeah,
they can't get into that.
I think with the defensive rebounds definitely have stepped up, though. We haven't seen very much of that on the defensive side. Might have seen that on the offensive side, though.
Now Smith will get it over to McSwain. McSwain works it inside. Tylee Richardson in, turn around. Partially blocked. Gets it back and one! I love the block by Butler, but fouled back right back up. And The one.
Got rejected. Said, okay, let me get that board right quick and give me that and one.
Yeah.
And to mention that her shoes are electric.
Yeah, they are electric. The 6-foot freshman gets to have a seat, and I think she's got 2 fouls is the reason why. Tylee can't figure it. Richardson can't quite complete it, but 19-8, girls up by 11. Leah Burris dribbles around. She'll get it, work it left side. Morris, baseline drive, up off glass and good. That's a tough shot.
Right there with Esme in your face. Had to arc it just a little bit higher than usual. Great shot. A little press. Here we go.
Yep, a lot of pressure. What do you got? Why is Woodard trying to dribble out of that when she's got Esme Smith to her left? Esme's right there. All she's got to do is give it to her.
I think that's what Coach Davis is saying right now.
Yeah, I think so.
Look up, my friend.
Yeah. I mean, because she got triple teamed.
They're waiting for her to cross, the half court, and they're just waiting for her. And
right.
so once she got in the trap, she just had to look for the pass.
Burris drives, nice dish to bump off glass, no good. She'll go to the line and shoot 2. I believe Tylee Richardson, yep, as the ref double checks her number. Oh. Well, I said, you know what? That's Yanaya Edwards. My apologies. I've been saying that's Tylee the entire time. My apologies, Mom. That's Yanaya Edwards. And just like that, Yanaya Edwards has a seat. Look at me. That's what you're here for.
She did.
Joe Redmond corrected me. It's Yone Edwards. So I was butchering it the entire time, so thanks, Joe. And there's a foul. Aaliyah Smith gets the foul. That'll be, I believe, Sand Springs' second. Yeah. So Yone Edwards. I said it was Tylee Richardson the entire time. My mistake. So Yone Richardson. Now into McSwain. McSwain will slow it down. She'll set it up. Inside to Woodard. She's got Esme Smith to her left. She gets it to Whitney Smith. Boom! And Whitney Smith has got 5.
Woodard is fired up right now.
We are long NBA range 3. Can't get it to go. McSwain rebound. All kinds of players to her right. Woodard said, I want it, and she does. And one. Oh my.
If she wasn't fired up in the previous possession, she is fired up right now.
No, wait a minute. One shot, okay. I thought she said she only got a 2.
I think it was a 3 ball.
Yeah, it was a 3. Yeah, it was a 3. Give her the roll. Yes. And Woodard's got 8. Back down to come to Sandites. Bump gets it. Bump. Drives, can't get it to go. And probably one of the smartest things, I was just getting ready to say, one of the smartest things Woodard did was just stand there. And then she turns around and reaches over the back. I'm like, so close. Jemiah Woodard's first. Bettis will have a seat. Big hand for Woodard as she has a seat. Sandites try to inbound. They get it in. Quick turnaround jumper, no good. Esme Smith gets the rebound. But stolen, back up and good. And Wilson, and the one thing that you said she didn't do this time was dribble out of it. Now they get it to McSwain. McSwain pushes up, she picks it up. Whitney Smith gives her some help. Now Esme's got it. Esme sets it up to Smith. Smith inside, tipped away. McSwain with the hustle and the foul. Loose ball foul is going to be charged to Kari Wilson.
Foul be charged to Sandites Kari Wilson, her second.
The 5'5 senior. That's Kari Wilson's second. Kari Wilson will have a seat. Patience Pierce steps in, the 5'10 senior. Little too high. Up comes Bump. Bump crosses the timeline. McSwain on her. Right side Morris. into the corner. Butler and Morris exchange. Now Morris for three, doesn't go. Tipped out. Again, another two-pointer there.
Got to work on this press break.
Yep. Better. Got to get across, and they do. Now to the corner. They work it quickly inside. Aaliyah Smith, turn around, get there, girl. Esme Smith, rebounding good.
Great shot from Aaliyah. Gave us the opportunity. I think it's number 7.
I think it is. That's what I was holding fingers up for you.
7 rebounds for Esme. Gave us that second chance opportunity. I still like the shot from Aaliyah right there.
Yep.
Let's see if we can keep this defense up.
And if you hear anything like matchup or go or whatever, my mic might be picking up Joe Redmond sitting just to my right. And he buries his heads in hand. That's all right, Coach. It never dies on you, buddy. Nice job there by Butler. I don't want you to stop coaching, Joe, so keep going. Now the Redhawks get it up. They break that full court. You wanted them to. Now Smith drives baseline up. Can't get it to go. She gets her own rebound. And stolen. Active hands by Morris, and she got the ball away. Quickly up for the Sandites. Just throws up a prayer, can't get it to go, and Bettis comes away with it. A lot of help by Aaliyah Smith there. Bettis right back down, good, can't get it to go. It's almost too easy of a shot.
A little indecisive.
Yep. Back up and good.
Yeah, back to that Brooks shot. I think she wanted to kick it out, but after her first step of her 2, she decided, no, I got to put this up right now.
There you go, yep. Little indecisive. I think the lane opened up like, what's happening right now?
I wasn't expecting that,
yeah. Moses parted it for her, and she didn't know what to do with it. Bettis, Aaliyah Smith, double team, turn around off glass, can't get it to go. And Patience Pierce comes away with a rebound. Now they got to be careful here with 2:20 remaining. You got to keep pressure on them.
Foot on the gas pedal, ladies. We got to keep it going. We do not want to let them back in this for them to have an opportunity after halftime.
Morris and Butler exchange now. Bump, gets it, drives paint, up off glass, no good. Pierce with the rebound. Somehow Bettis comes around with it. Leah bumped it out for her. There you go. Bettis McSwain, she said, I want the 3, no good. Esme Smith with the board and one. Oh my! That was just bully ball there. She said, I want it, and went and got it. And McSwain's going to get the reach and foul, but how about the play of Smith down there to get her 8th board? As far as I can tell, we'll check with the scores table at half, but wow. Oh man.
Yeah, that was full-on effort right there,
Yes.
trying to get that board. She's the only white jersey down there, so the opportunity of us getting away with that rebound was almost slim to none. She said, let me turn that to 100% real quick.
Whitney and Aaliyah Smith have a seat. McSwain and Edwards check in.
Good hands, Woodard there.
Esme Smith loses it. So it's McSwain, Woodard, Esme Smith, Bettis, and Edwards on the floor now as a host of girls come together, and this will be crazy as they break from it. Bump gets freed up in the corner. She's going to drive baseline up over Edwards or McSwain, and good. There was 2 great plays. McSwain set up to take the charge, and she just pulled up and didn't charge and got the bucket.
What a pass.
Wild shot there. Woodard rebound, glass and good. And Woodard's got 10.
Double digits.
In the first half. Big half for her. Morris drives, glass no good. Woodard rebound. Oh, and she coughed it right up. Hands, 3 ball, no good. McSwain comes away with it. What effort.
These girls are coming to play tonight.
11 is the lead, 44 remaining, down to 40 now. McSwain covered nicely by the Sandites player here. Yep, 5 seconds. She had to be careful as soon as she started. She had to, court awareness, she had to know where she was at that point, right?
Look for a pass, break that 5 seconds. Can't just hold the ball right there.
20 seconds remain. The lead is 11. Sandites drive up off glass. No good. Woodard rebound. 15 to go. The home run pass to Edwards. Edwards with some time. She takes her time. Bettis, she's going to shoot the three. In and out. She'll get the rebound and shot at the buzzer. No good. But the lead is 11, my friend. And whoo, that may be the best half of basketball we've seen these ladies play.
We got to go check our heart rate after
Yeah, I
this
think
first
so.
half. But wow, these girls definitely came to play tonight. The shots are dropping. We're getting the board. We got to work on, once we get that offensive or defensive rebound, we got to make sure we hold on to it, don't cough it up. That'd be my only take for tonight. But 11-point lead, definitely one of the best starts that we've had for the whole season.
One of the best starts we've had of the whole season. We're going to take a quick timeout. The one and only Vanessa Coleman will join me in just a few minutes. We'll be back. It's the Union Red Hawk basketball right here on the Union Sports Network.
At Coldwell Banker Select, we have the group to meet your commercial real estate needs, the Select Commercial Group. David Roberts can answer all your questions relating to the commercial real estate market, your business operations, and real estate budgets. Sarah Bergeson can help you locate the right commercial property to buy, sell, lease, or rent. Scott Job can provide valuable information regarding property values and lease rates. We treat our clients like family, with properties located all over the state. Call us at 918-695-6979. Coldwell Banker Select Commercial Group, proud sponsor of the Union High School Red Hawks.
Racing towards the end of the month? Ask about our early pay options. TTCU Federal Credit Union. Life is better in balance.
When summer heats up and your AC isn't working right, be cautious of being pressured into a replacement.
It's always a good idea to get a second opinion, and Airco will let you know if your AC is worth fixing.
So call Airco today for a free second opinion.
We're athletes
coaches,
and your child's high school athletic trainer.
We're your friends and neighbors.
And we make our home
in Green Country. We're Advanced Orthopedics of Oklahoma.
And we're the team physicians for more universities,
more high schools,
and more club teams
than all other providers combined.
We're focused on providing you personalized orthopedic care,
treating the area's best teams,
and the athlete in all of us.
Does your school or organization need athletic apparel or spirit wear? Let me suggest Inkwell, a Tulsa-based company that can get you the quality you deserve at unheard of and unmatched lead times. Talking 2 weeks or less, not 2 months like most others, and can do it as much as 60% less than most of the big guys out there. So join the likes of Sand Springs, Union, Broken Arrow, Jinx, Oolaga, and Glenpool, to name a few, and get your customized sublimated uniforms, including Under Armour, Nike, or Adidas at InkwellNation.com.
The right way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
Oh, it's halftime here at the UMAC. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jim Douthit, joined by the one and only Vanessa Coleman. And Vanessa, thank you, first of all, for being here. Disappointing year for you because you're not playing because of the knee?
Yep.
Yep. Tell us about a little bit. When did that occur? Kind of what kind of transpired with that? Because that happened before the season started, correct?
Yeah, it happened on the second day of practice, and I was just driving, and I just tried to stop on the knee and to pass it, and it just gave out. Like, no one touched me or anything.
Right. One of those things. So over that now, you're here every game. You're cheering these girls on. What do you see as the biggest change between the girls from last year and the girls this year? I know maturity is one thing. That's easy to say.
Yeah.
What's different about this team this year?
I feel like we've kind of came together more as a team this year than we did last year. And especially Aaliyah being here really helps because she's also someone in the paint that the other team has to watch out for, so which gives us more shots, which I feel like has really helped us this year. So
yeah, and talk about her game in the paint, Esme Smith. Oh my gosh! I mean, every time I think, and we have to check. I think she's got 8 or 9 rebounds already this game alone. She set the record, probably a few weeks ago, where she had 19 in one game, set the Union High record.
Yes, and I feel like this year we have done a lot better rebounding than we did last year, so that also really helped.
Well, when you got 6'2" and 6 foot in the paint, that there's a lot to be said for that. What does Coach Davis tell you that you guys need to work on fundamentally every game that it seems like he never stops talking about? Is there one thing specifically?
I feel like just kind of working together as a team, he really talks about, and just executing what we're supposed to do on the court. And yeah.
Okay, so executing what you have to do on the court, is that minimizing turnovers? Is that what exactly is there? Is there more to that?
Not taking bad shots, just taking shots that we know that are good shots. And
yep. What do you see? You put your coaching hat on. You're watching a lot of basketball. What do you want these girls to do differently?
I feel like
it's hard to be a critic of your own team, right?
Yeah,
that's fair. That's fair. No, I know. I get it.
I feel like sometimes we just get overheated in the game whenever it's a tight game, and just attitude starts to come out a little bit. But I feel like this year has been a lot better with attitudes, but there's still a little bit of it. So I feel like we just still need to work on that.
And how much of that though is your record? I mean, you guys are 8-6, I think, and you'll correct me if I'm wrong. 3 wins last season, 4?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. So you've already doubled your wins. You said everybody's attitude is better. It's got to be fun to come and come to practice then, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Second-year head coach Sean Davis, if you could tell Coach Davis this is something you should change, what would that be?
I feel like he needs to still be harder on us, which he's a lot harder on us this year than he was last year.
Now, is he Coach Redmond hard?
Not quite there yet.
Because he's not here anymore. I was going to pull him over here and ask him, but not quite there yet.
Not quite there yet, but I feel like he really needs to get on us and just,
And keep the focus with you guys. Very good, very good. Your junior year is going very, very well. You said taking a little freshman comp. What's college classes like compared to the old high school class? Harder?
Yes, it's a lot harder.
But freedom comes with that, right?
Yeah, I don't have to go to class a lot, which is good. But, I still have to do work outside the class almost every day.
Being an athlete here, does that help you? How do you think that prepares you for what you do in the classroom?
Are
you focused more? Because you have to be focused here. Does that focus is it, channel into the classroom?
Yeah, I feel like it does.
Very good, very good. So, first interview ever? Is that right?
Yeah, ever.
Right?
Yeah.
You nervous?
A little bit.
Shouldn't be, because you're killing it. You're crushing it right now more than I am. She's Vanessa Coleman. I'm Jim Dow. The junior, big plans next year. You're going to be back, we know, right?
Yep.
Right?
I plan to come back even better. So.
Yeah, there you go. And a lot of times you youngsters come back a lot better, for sure. What are you excited about for next year, besides obviously playing? I get that. But what's the excitement that you're looking forward to next year?
I feel like we just keep improving, so I feel like next year will be a big year for all of us. And I feel like we'll have a chance in state if we all execute what we're supposed to.
Yeah, because you got 2 graduating.
Yeah.
So in Tylee and Aaliyah, and then everybody else comes back.
Yep.
Now with move-ins, you never know. I mean, Aaliyah, we got lucky with Aaliyah and Whitney moving in.
Yep.
That's going to be huge for you guys. So get to play a lot over the summer.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to start playing in about end of April.
End of April. Good. Who's your doctor you want to thank?
Dr. Ray Hall.
There you go. There you go.
And my trainers, Mackenzie and Jacob.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, you mean the Mackenzie Harmon? This one here?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's pretty good, isn't she? She's pretty good. She's Vanessa Coleman. I'm Jim Douthit. Vanessa, thanks so much.
Thank you.
You bet. Good to see you. We'll be back second half after this. Welcome back live. Second half action. Union up by 11 over the Sandites. Be Sandites ball out of play. They'll get to inbound the ball here. I want to thank TTCU for sponsoring that Vanessa Coleman interview. We'll talk about TTCU in a minute, but it was great to have Vanessa on the air, and great young lady. Excited to have her back next year. And just like that, Butler comes out, and the 6-foot freshman sinks the three. And the Sandites are probably going to put foot to the pedal the rest of the way, Nick.
Definitely coming in from behind. They definitely need to be on the gas because right now, if they just stay complacent, this game could be a 20-point lead right here.
Aaliyah Smith, turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound, Butler.
Tough shot there. Fading away once she's on the block. It's hard to get that enough strength to get it up and over when you're fading away.
Morris to Wilson, back to Butler. Butler shoots the three, doesn't go. Rebound Sandites, another three attempt, and it's good. The 5'6" senior and Morris drains the three, and the Sandites have come out and cut the lead to 5. Yeah. And there's a timeout quickly by Sean Davis. And while we got a quick timeout, we're going to remind you guys, TTCU Federal Credit Union is a premier sponsor of Union Athletics and the home of the Union Redhawks School Pride Card. Each time you use the card, money goes back to Union Public Schools with approved credit. Some restriction, of course, always apply. TTCU Federal Credit Union. Life is better in balance. Talking about balance. Girls got to balance it out a little bit here, right?
Good transition
thank you,
right
thank
there.
You, thank you very much. But they do. We knew the Sandites were going to come out. If you went, oh, they're going to lay down. These girls are good for a reason.
4-1 in district play, they're already knowing that they can handle the games, they can finish the games. So having a nice 4-1 record, they definitely showed that, hey, we're not going to lay over. We're not going to fall asleep on y'all. We're going to come out and hit some threes and make this game even closer than it already was.
Now Woodard gets it. She's going to take it from the free throw line. Can't get that to go. Aaliyah with the rebound, and Esme with the rebound. Offensive boards aplenty, but Esme gets double teamed, and the Sandites come away with it quickly in transition. An errant pass. Morris gets it, gathers it, shoots the three, can't get it to go. Butler with the rebound. Morris will shoot it again. Doesn't get it to go. Bettis with the rebound. And she'll dribble out of some trouble, but she's got to get some help. Woodard comes back to give her a hand and quickly up the floor. McSwain, Esme Smith wants three. She won't get it. I don't know, do I like the pace right now, or do you want them to slow it down a little bit?
I feel like we don't want to compete with them on speed right now since they're shooting from the three line so well to start the half. So right now I think we just need to set our offense up.
Almost to steal, Esme Smith, right place, right time. McSwain didn't have enough mustard on that. Now Woodard loses her dribble. She has to pick it up. She needs some help. Ooh, nice pass to Bettis. Another three ball in and out. Aaliyah Smith rushes it, but Bump comes away with it. And Bump will come back up the floor, and McSwain will get charged with a foul.
Bump taking a little bump right there. We got a little over-eager right there. I felt like we were trying to do a little full-court press right there when we were just trying to get back on defense. Maybe a little emotions got into that once we turned the ball over. We don't want to get all the way back. We want to try to steal it right then and there, but we weren't just able to get that opportunity.
The Sandites are pushing. We know they would. Bump, nothing but air. I think Esme may have got a piece of her, but no foul call because Esme said something to her after
I think
Bump
she was
took the
apologizing.
shot. She might have been.
So sorry for
Yeah.
hitting your hand.
Bettis into McSwain. Sandites are going to make him work the entire length of the floor. Far side,
Good
McSwain. McSwain's got to focus. Good job for her to dribble out of it. Almost lost. Give it back to McSwain again. She's going to drive paint. Tipped away. Smith with the nice hands, but Sandites, Union turns it over. Now Bump drives. Funky kind of paired gather in there, but I think Woodard ran her over. So Jemiah Woodard, I don't think she had control of the ball either.
Well, that's what the ref was saying to Coach Davis, but I'm on the same side as Coach Davis right now. She was bobbling it.
Right.
She's falling out of bounds. It should have just been her making a basketball play and falling.
Right. She misses the three. It's Butler, and Aaliyah Smith came away with a board. Woodard gets the ball from McSwain, and they'll set it up. I don't think there's been a bucket scored in about 2 minutes.
Yeah, we're on a scoring drought right now. Let's see if we can set it up. Try to find Aaliyah, someone down low for a good shot.
Woodard drives. Nice finger roll and good.
That'll
work.
That.
Yeah, that'll work too.
Nice finger roll. She gets so much height on when she gets up there. She feels like she's about to hit her head on the rim.
I know. I'm wondering if she can dunk it. Might
Yes.
have to ask her. She does jump out of her shoes at times. Now Butler. She'll drive on Aaliyah. Aaliyah Smith will kind of box her in. Gets the ball back to Burris. Burris is contained there nicely by McSwain, and Sandites will have to work it back up around the perimeter. Now Wilson for three, way off. Wilson comes up kind of lame.
Maybe landed on the contested shot right there on her foot.
And Coach Barry screaming at the Sandite girls saying, hey, you need to put some pressure. Now they get it up ahead to Bettis. Bettis double teamed, stolen, and there's a jump ball. Good job for Bettis to keep her hand in it.
Got one single hand. I think it got stuck a little bit.
Yep.
And she was able to at least cause a jump ball there. But I know once they get you in that trap, you cannot stay stationary. You have to keep using that pivot foot. Just because we're not getting an offensive or defensive rebound, but you still have to be moving when you're getting trapped right there.
McSwain, Whitney Smith drives, cutting Bettis, block! Big block by Butler. And quickly up ahead in transition, glass and good. Burris. And just like that, the Redhawks come back down, but Bettis slows it down. Into Aaliyah Smith. This is what you were asking for earlier. She'll kick it out. Drive Whitney Smith. Glass no good. Last touch by the Sandites.
Great job from right there. McSwain, even though she doesn't have positioning on that board, she still has two hands an opportunity to get that rebound. But in that situation, she was able to put it off the Sandites, Lady Sandites player, and we were able to get the ball right back as we inbound to Woodard. Woodard takes it, gets blocked. Aaliyah on the rebound. Looks like it's going to be a foul on Aaliyah. She'll be going to the free throw line, and we'll be able to get 2 free throws. Something that we were also noting way back during the tournament because we weren't shooting so well.
Appreciate you taking over the duties real quick as I reached out at the scores table to see if one of them can give me how many rebounds Esme's got so far. And our public address announcer is laughing at me right now.
Big board right there by Woodard as they push in transition.
Up off glass and it's good. And just like that, Wilson, and the lead is 4. Stolen again, and here come the Sandites, and Bump will go to the line and shoot 2. Man, oh man, and we knew this was going to happen. We need to limit because that's, let's see, 4 points for the Redhawks in this half.
I felt like this the fans behind us were about to go crazy if that and one went in. It
Yeah.
looked pretty good coming off the glass, but it seems like a good foul that she's missed the first one for our Lady Redhawks. Bump makes the second one, and now again we gotta break this press. In this situation, we cannot be playing stagnant. We have to look for the pass every single time.
Whitney Smith's got it. She's got Esme telling her she's got some help. Esme gets it, and just like that, Coach Davis bails them out and calls a timeout with maybe a second.
Yeah, we
or
needed
two.
that space right there. A lot of when you're breaking a press, you have to be looking at the spacing. Where are you? How are you going to be able to help out your team? And right there, Coach Davis is saying, Aaliyah, you got to move up a little bit. You cannot be playing where you're supposed to. See the situation and see that we need help.
Well, and you had two white jerseys right there, both kind of battling for the ball. You need to spread the floor a little bit more. Spread the floor. 2:36 remaining. The lead is only 3. It's getting close. We'll be back right here on the Union Sports Network. Coming out of the timeout, Jersey Mike's is proud to be a premier sponsor of Union Athletics. Jersey Mike's offers dine-in, carry-out, and catering, and has you covered with everything you need for a great party. Be sure to stop by Jersey Mike's at 71st and Highway 169 and thank them for sponsoring Union Athletics. Sandites turnover. Bump wants the 3. She'll take it. Short. Smith comes away with it. And this is an opportunity to slow it down, set it up, and get back to a lead of at least 5. Now McSwain, boy, the Sandites are buzzing.
Yeah, I
Big
feel
time.
like we're trying to play at their up tempo when in reality we just need to slow our possession down. That doesn't mean not pass. When you're getting trapped, you need to keep passing it.
And be aggressive, correct?
Yeah.
Yep, Bettis. She'll pick it up, uses her pivot foot, gets out of it. McSwain gets the steal. Up ahead, up off glass, and no good. And Wilson will go to the line and shoot 2. And that's going to be McSwain's 3rd. We'll see what Coach Davis does with that, and it's already the team's 4th of this quarter. And Sand Springs, what they're doing really well is, they're playing phenomenal basketball, but they're not fouling either. One team foul for the Sandites so far.
You can see it in that last possession, even though it was a man-on-man situation, right?
Right.
McSwain has the ball, bringing it down the court, and it just seemed like Wilson, the one shooting the free throw, was just all over, but keeping it clean. No foul there.
Right. The lead is now 1. McSwain has a seat. Whitney Smith comes in, Edwards comes in and takes over. Now Smith to Edwards up off glass and good. And that was a possession we needed right there, Nick.
This team definitely likes to fight with adversity, and so in this situation, we were seeing that we needed a bucket, and we were able to go down and get a huge bucket for the team as we get a foul here.
Yep. Foul on the floor is going to be charged to Whitney Smith. That'll be the 15th foul, her second. They're going to be shooting 2 here. So the bonus is there. I don't want to call it panic, but it seems kind of panicking. We had a great first half. I don't think we ever reached 5 fouls in either quarter.
We had
1:39 remaining. We were already at 5 fouls.
Yeah, it seems like once we started off really hot and we were bringing it to the Lady Sandites, now the Lady Sandites have brought it to us. So it seems like we have to see that and take that. But we'll take a foul there, and for them to miss both free throws.
Edwards comes away with the board. They'll get it this side to Bettis. Bettis puts it on the floor. She gets it away to Woodard. Woodard, Esme Smith. Esme paint for Smith for 3. Whitney Smith drains the 3.
Huge. First
and
three-pointer.
Whitney Smith's got 8.
First three-pointer from the second half. We broke the press perfectly with finding the girl cutting in the middle. Esme was able to kick it out to the corner with a big 3 ball.
Morris, get it over to Burris. Burris, corner 3, no good. And Edwards can't come up with it. I think Edwards was waiting for it to come off the rim.
Yeah.
And it didn't even touch the
rim.
rim.
It's so tough.
Yeah.
You think, okay, I think they can at least hit it off the
right.
At least the rim or the backboard, but in this case, nothing but air ball.
And it came right, it landed just right in her breadbasket. She couldn't pull it in. Now bump, turn around, doesn't go. Esme Smith rebound and gets knocked away by Wilson. It'll be Red Hawk basketball.
I know we're trying to find the stats on Esme, but I think she's probably double digits by now.
Yeah, she's double digit. She's got at least 10, maybe 11. And my best friend at the scorers table isn't helping me out at all. And there's Bump will get charged with a foul, and that's her second.
It's tough when you're trying to keep a press. You want to make sure that you're always staying active. She gets a low.
Edwards up off glass, can't get it to go. Bobbling around are some bodies, and that's going to be a jump ball, and that's a great job by Edwards to get the jump ball. It's still Sandite ball, but now possession arrow turns around and goes to us.
Seemed like a pretty quick jump ball foul or call in my opinion, but I feel like we need to play some really good defense right here, and it sounds like the crowd is getting on Eli's side right now.
Yep. Eli getting the defense chance going. Band's helping him out. Morris, dribble right, handed to Wilson. Wilson drives paint, up off glass, good. Nice bucket by her, and that's 8 for Morris. Excuse me, 8 for Wilson. Smith will bring it up right to Woodard. Woodard can't get it. Great job. Nice block, but better hands for Woodard.
Better start to finish the quarter with the bucket right there and at least keep our lead up to 6. Definitely got stagnant there in the end, but way to finish it. Wait for Woodard to say, I'm going to take over real quick, get this nice putback.
Yeah, and I like how we finished in the last minute. Much, much better. 42-36, fourth quarter coming up right here on the home of Red Hawk fans. We are the Union Sports Network. Inkwell, your go-to company for custom athletic apparel, embroidery, and screen printing, where outstanding customer service is our priority. Visit them at Inkwell Nation, all one word, inkwellnation.com. Inkwell is a premier sponsor of Union Athletics. Back live, 8 minutes. What do we got to do? Finish like we played in the last minute?
Got to at least move above that intensity. As we get a layup here, Euro step.
Whitney, Smith can't do it, pull it down. Her sis gets the rebound, can't get it to go. Gets her own rebound, can't get that to go. That's okay, I love the fight still, up by 6.
Gotta get back on defense here. Woodard gets a steal.
Wheeler with the steal. She's gonna take it in, they're gonna let her have it. And Woodard's got 16. Sparked by the play of Woodard, and I hope this whole bench and this whole crowd appreciates what they're seeing right now. Esme with double-digit boards, Woodard with double-digit points. Now Wilson, she'll shoot the 3, can't get it to go. Tipped, and again, Esme didn't get the rebound, but her active hands knocked it away right into Whitney Smith's hands. So good job there. Now Bettis, good ball handling. I like the ball in her hand. She'll give it to Smith. Smith goes paint, gets it high to Woodard. Now Woodard, they're going to let her go to work. She loses the handle on it, and Burris comes away with it. 2-on-1 are the Sandites, and a nice finish there by Wilson.
possibly injury timeout. She kind of came down limp after she dished the ball off for that layup. But also right there, Wilson with the good pump fake underneath got our girl to jump, made it to a nice, easy layup.
Burris will have a seat after she kind of came up, kind of limping a little bit. Their athletic trainer's going to check on them. Tasia Butler checks in, the 5'7" junior. We've seen Butler on the floor already tonight. Esme Smith up over the timeline, 6:30 remaining here, 44-38.
Great job by Esme right there to take it up herself. I know they were covering our guards, but she did a great job keeping the ball and keeping the possession right there.
If you might see the bonus lit up for Sand Springs, that's not the case. They just haven't taken the bonus sign down yet, so no team fouls on, well.
Foul recharge for Sand Knights Hope Young, her third, team's first of the quarter.
Seemed like that should have reset.
Yeah, it should have reset. Even their athletic, or excuse me, even our public address announcer said first of the
foul.
quarter. Yeah, so they're resetting the clock right now. Okay, there we go. To Woodard. Woodard will give it to Smith, and Whitney Smith will dribble around up high. Whitney Smith, Kari Wilson on her. Now Esme, Bettis. And Bettis will set it back up. 6:03 remaining. I like the patience. Whitney Smith will get the ball back. She'll dribble. She'll try baseline turnaround spin move. Can't go. Esme Smith with the rebound and another jump ball. And that's going to be, how is that possible? The possession arrow already went one way to Sand Springs.
I think they got the ball at the quarter.
At the quarter. My bad. Try to be a homer every once in a while. I don't want to be it all the time. I get it. Andy and I had to talk about being a homer, and I try not to be, but sometimes you got to pull for. I know where my paycheck's coming from. I know who's signing that.
I always use the word "we" when we're talking about this because we're talking about our girls.
That's it. Morris now. Bettis on her. Stick it to her like glue. Oh, nice one-step drive. No good, and she'll go to the line and shoot two. You okay with that?
It was a really good defense. Brooke lost a step, and once she was driving on her, once Morris made that drive, it looked like she lost her step. And then to bail it out, she had to put her hand up to at least try to block it. Caught the finger. Now she's shooting two. Misses the first one.
Yep, that'll work. The lead is 6, and it'll be interesting. These are going to be so important the rest of the way through, what you could do from the charity stripe, as McSwain steps in. Bettis has a seat. And she'll make one of two.
Again, with the full court press, our girls have to be looking for it, trying to look for the pass, just like we did now. And now we broke the press, we can set up our offense.
Yeah, and it's funny, when you can get the pass up that close to the timeline with Aaliyah Smith, and she's one dribble, and she's got it now. Blocked by Bump. It seems like it's a lot easier to break that press. Drive up and good.
Great pass right there from Wilson.
And the lead again is only 3 as Woodard comes back down. 2-on-2, she stops, pulls up her dribble, and I think she wanted to shoot it, but was bothered there by Wilson. Now McSwain, gather it, she'll pull it up high.
Got a mismatch right here with Esme's players. Could post up for this opportunity.
Right. McSwain on the, guarded by the 6-foot Butler. Oh, and a nice drive there, and can't get it to finish, but Aaliyah came out high and set up the screen for her.
Man, I thought that ball was going in. I thought it was going to be a three-point opportunity here. Even though the time has stopped, we want the time to be moving. We still need to have that opportunity to make these so we can go up more.
Tasia Butler getting ready to step in as McSwain drains her first one, and Bump will have a seat.
I'm curious, is after the Union Jinx Invitational, we had an increase in shooting our free throws because I feel like our girls are definitely doing a better percentage now.
Yep, I agree. Can't get that one down, and there's the commentator's curse, I think you've called it. 3 ball, nothing there, and last touch by Smith. Yeah, Esme put her hand up there and got a piece of it. As Butler wanted the 3, and she got nothing but air. Wilson will inbound. A smattering of black jerseys kind of scramble from the free throw line. No good. Woodard And Woodard's going to get charged with a foul, and that's all right. I get that. That's her third foul. Okay with that with 4:25 remaining. I like her battling. She's got to continue to play the game that she was starting with, though. Don't get frustrated. Step Esme Smith with the block. And Smith just adding to her stats, blocks, and all kind of stuff. Whitney Smith coast to coast. And the lead is 6. Quickly back down. Burris for 3, can't get it to go. A host of players come together and she gets her own rebound. Now Burris slows it back down. She wants Wilson to cut. Now Burris takes it by herself. 21 will take the little jumper, can't get it to go. Woodard comes away with it. Far side to McSwain. Now McSwain picks it up. Sets it up, 3:41 to play. Last touch by the Redhawks, 3:37 I should play. The lead is 6.
Yeah, right there. McSwain looking for Aaliyah on the cut right there. Something I talked with Coach Osborne about. McSwain is always trying to look for that pass, and we definitely like her seeing that opportunity to get it down to Aaliyah at the block.
Wilson dribbles through some traffic. She'll set it up. She's got Morrison Wilson up high. Bump's got it now. She's back in the game. She drives baseline against Smith. Throws up a prayer. Can't get it to go. Aaliyah Smith came down with the board, and then Bump knocked it out of bounds. But still, the Sandites going to make the Redhawks work the entire length of the floor. Whitney Smith will dribble it up. She's got Woodard to her right, way over here, right in front of us. Whitney with a nice behind-the-back move. She wants Woodard to come to her, and she does. Now Woodard, ball tipped away. She can pick it up wherever she wants, doesn't matter. It was tipped. Ref said it was tipped. Sandite coaches don't agree, but regardless, Woodard will go to line and shoot 2, I believe.
On the floor, I think. So
okay, no, it was.
Play.
Yeah, it was on the floor. You're right.
Definitely looked like it was going. She was going up with it.
Yep. Tiana Butler checks back in. Butler on the floor. She's got 2 fouls, but Hope Bump is the one that's got 4 fouls. Nice little jumper there. Smith can't get that one to go. And with 2:42 remaining, the Sandites come up with it. Kick ball by Woodard. I like the effort. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, with Aaliyah Smith, I feel like when we're watching her play, she has like a timer in her head that she needs to get the ball off in a certain amount of time. Let's say 2 seconds. So once she gets that ball in the low block, she just needs to hold it just for a little bit longer. In that moment, she got it, and she immediately hit the fadeaway. She just needs to take a little bit more time for that next shot opportunity.
Morris slowing it down with 2:30 remaining. Bettis on her. Morris has quarterbacked pretty much this team the entire time. Now Bump will get it. Oh, nice fake move in the paint. Nice little step. Can't get it to go, but Bump will get her own rebound. Friendly bounce. Now the 3, good. Butler. And just like that, turnover, Sandites. Ball right there.
Whitney Smith right there saying it's a little too high, Esme, you need to hit me right in the chest. But still, if you're getting 2 hands on the ball, you'll still have the opportunity to catch it.
Sandites with an opportunity to tie it here. Wilson, foul off the ball. 3rd foul. McSwain's going to stay in. Woodard's going to come in. Aaliyah Smith will have a seat. So if you're wondering, on the floor for Union, McSwain's got 4 fouls, and that's about the only foul trouble we've got.
I think Coach Davis is going to let her play.
Dribble, up off glass, no good. Esme Smith again there with the board. Woodard dribbles out of it. 1:40 remaining. Now this is need a quality possession here. Woodard, that's not a quality possession. Back come the Sandites quickly. To the rack and 1. Burris, the 5'5" freshman playing like she's a senior, knew exactly what to do, went right to the basket and draws the contact and the foul.
Great job from the Lady Sandites to be able to push the envelope right there, push it in transition. We're still on our back foot in that situation, so we increase the opportunity of fouling, and that's exactly what happened.
Now Woodard is having a seat. Whitney Smith's going to come in. Smith was 3 fouls. Was that on Woodard? Oh, and they're pulling Woodard off to talk to her. She's upset, and that was one thing that Vanessa Coleman talked about, is this team being able to keep their composure when it's tight like this, and they have to here. Last touch by the Sandites. Woo. That was lucky.
That was really tight.
122 tied at 47. Joining us, thank you for joining us right here on the Union Sports Network, dude. And we got another game to do after this, buddy. Now Bettis. Bettis almost lost it, and the foul is going to be charged. Kari Wilson, that's going to be her 4th foul. So for Sand Springs, Bump and Wilson both with 4 fouls with 1:18 remaining. Do you go hard after them?
I feel like right now we just need a quality possession. Look for a good shot. Coach
Bettis to the paint, and quick timeout here. So with 1:08 remaining, I tell you what, we'll take a timeout as well. Knotted at 47. It's Red Hawk basketball right here on the Union Sports Network.
Poised to help you navigate the dynamic commercial real estate landscape with confidence. If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or invest, Select Commercial Group is your go-to partner for all your commercial real estate needs.
Coming out of the timeout, Airco Service, a premier sponsor of Union Athletics, has been a part of Tulsa community for over 60 years and can help solve any of your home's problems. If your home has heating, air conditioning, plumbing, or electrical need, you know it's time to call Airco. 1:08 remaining here. He's Nick Irwin. I'm Jim Douthit. Woo-wee. Tight.
Knotted at 47, minute and 8 seconds left. I think Coach Davis drew up a play right here, hopefully trying to get it to our tall girls. It feels like we have a little bit more size right now, having Woodard and Aaliyah and Esme. We'll see what we can do here.
So Esme gets it just on cue. She'll hand it off to McSwain. Coming up on a minute to play. McSwain slows it down. Are you going for the last shot here? That's a lot of time.
That's a lot of time. Just find a good shot here.
Whitney Smith. She'll come to the top, into the black U, and backs off. Now back into the black U. As she'll come out, and McSwain will give her some help. McSwain with a little push-off. She's got to be careful there. 40 seconds now. McSwain comes to the corner. She drives, pulls up. McSwain dribbling around. They seem to be happy with this. Interesting. With fouls, well, no, there's no fouls to give now. The next foul on both teams sends somebody to the line. And I think we're going for the last shot. McSwain. Now we start to move. The clock's at 17. McSwain. Aaliyah Smith comes out up high. She drives up off glass. No good. Esme Smith, rebound up off glass. And she'll go to the line and shoot 2. It doesn't fall.
How in the world does that not fall? It looks like it was right in the square.
I know.
Does not fall, but Esme. 100% effort right there to get that rebound. 7 seconds left, 2 free throws. Let's see what she does with this first one.
Woo! There's one. As our producer just texted, turnovers were killing us in that quarter for sure, but grit down low by Smith. Brooke Bettis will check in. Aaliyah Smith will check out. 7 seconds remain. Esme Smith to shoot the second of 2 right here. And a hush kind of comes across the UMass. Bounce, no good. Rebound, Union comes away with it. Bettis. And she'll go to the line as Wilson, I believe, will foul out. And that will happen.
Player of the game,
Yep.
Woodard right there to get her hand on the ball there, cause a turnover. We get the rebound, and now we're back shooting more free throws with 2 seconds left. Sand Springs has 4 timeouts left. They still have 4 timeouts left to work with, so I'm assuming they'll at least call one after this, trying to set up a play.
And Bettis can't get that to go. That was almost like the shot that Esme put up earlier. Just kind of bounced. You're like, that's going in. And the Sandites faithful asking them to box out, and it's good. 2.2 remain, and there's one of the timeouts. There you go.
Sand Springs.
2.2. We talked about, and I'm not even going to bring it up. We'll talk about it afterwards.
I know.
Not even going to say what I'm thinking right now.
I know for the Lady Sandites, Coach Barry's going to at least sit them down. 2.2 seconds. That's plenty of time. That's plenty of time to get a couple dribbles, if not more. And, everyone's trying to talk about the long ball. How can we get a long ball to half court? If anything, if a good pass right in the breadbasket to catch them in momentum, to toss it up, that's definitely what the Lady Sandites are looking for.
Right, and they're going to want to get it deep. Are any Red Hawks down low? Everybody's back here.
I'm curious.
Like the Hail Mary, right?
Yeah. I'm curious if Coach is going to have big, tall Aaliyah Smith on the inbound to try to defend that long
and
ball.
deflect. Got it. But
again,
everybody else is deep, right?
Yeah. But then again, they can run the baseline. So the Lady Sandites can run the baseline. So I know Coach Barry is letting their players know, run the baseline. Do not stay stationary. You can move up and down. They're looking for a long ball. We know we see number 21 Butler here at half court. Possibly a height advantage here on Esme.
And there you go. She's telling them to back up. Back up. As soon as it's touched, it's in. It's touched, bobble around. Esme Smith comes away with it. And that's it! The Red Hawks have won it. Oh my, now I'm going to say what I was going to say earlier. Adding to the momentum from the tournament, this may be the biggest win of the year for these girls right now.
Yeah, and I feel like it built off of that weekend of the tournament. The girls having a really close game with Glenpool. They said, we are not going to lose this game. We're not going to lose by 1 or 2 points tonight, and they didn't.
Got to find a way to win. 2 more home games for these girls. Bartlesville on Thursday. Friday here against Enid. We'll have that game live. But hey, folks, we're not done yet. We got another game. You and I need to go get some water and relax for a minute. Boys, Red Hawks, Sand Springs coming up in just a few minutes right here, live on the Union Sports Network.